In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to move buttons in Coda so you can keep your documents organized and your interactive controls right where you need them. Coda is a powerful all-in-one doc platform that blends documents, spreadsheets, and apps, and buttons are one of its most useful tools for automating tasks and triggering actions. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First, you'll want to open your web browser and head over to coda.io. This is where all your Coda documents live, and you'll need to sign into your account using whatever method you prefer, whether that is your email, Google account, Apple ID, or another single sign-on option. Once you're signed in, you'll see your Workspace, which lists all of your documents. Go ahead and open the document that contains the button you want to move. If you have a lot of documents, you can search by name using the search bar at the top of the page. After opening the document, navigate to the specific page where the button is located. Coda documents can have many pages, so make sure you're on the right tab or subpage where the button currently sits before you start moving things around. Now, take a moment to locate the button you want to reposition. Buttons in Coda look like interactive clickable elements. They can be styled as small icons, text links, or larger colored rectangles with labels. Once you've found it, click and hold the button with your mouse. This selection step is crucial because you need to ensure you are grabbing the button itself and not accidentally selecting the text or an image nearby. As you hold the mouse button down, you are telling Coda that you intend to pick up that element and move it somewhere else. If you let go too early, you'll just click the button and trigger its action, so keep holding firmly. With the mouse button still held down, start dragging the button to its new location on the page. As you move your cursor, you'll notice Coda provides helpful visual indicators. A line or a highlighted area will appear, showing exactly where the button will be placed if you drop it right there. These guides are Coda's way of helping you snap the button into a precise spot, whether it's between two rows of a table, beside a block of text, or inside a section column. This is important because Coda treats buttons as inline or floating elements, so understanding where the insertion point is will prevent you from accidentally dropping the button into the wrong spot, like inside a table cell you didn't intend. When you are happy with the placement indicated by the guide, simply release the mouse button. The button will immediately appear in its new home, and you'll see it snap into place. One common mistake beginners make is rushing the drop and letting go too early before seeing a clear indicator. If that happens, just grab the button again and repeat the drag until you see the guideline exactly where you want it. Once it's placed, you can always fine-tune the position later by repeating the process. If your page contains multiple buttons, continue moving them one by one until your layout feels logical and organized. Think about how users interact with your document. Buttons that trigger actions should sit near the data they affect. For example, if you have a button that marks a task as complete, place it right next to the task row rather than at the top of the page where someone might have to scroll to find it. This kind of thoughtful layout reduces friction and makes your Coda doc feel more intuitive. After you have repositioned the button, it's essential to test it. Click the button to make sure it still performs the action you originally set up, whether that's running a formula, toggling a checkbox, or sending a notification. Moving a button does not change its underlying functionality, but sometimes a button might rely on being in a certain context, like referencing a specific column or row. If the button no longer works correctly after moving it, double-check that the action settings still reference the right data. It's rare, but worth confirming. A great thing about Coda is that it automatically saves everything you do. You do not need to hit a save button or worry about losing your progress. As soon as you drop the button into its new spot, Coda stores that change instantly in the cloud. This autosave feature means you can focus on designing your document without worrying about manual saves. However, keep in mind that because changes are saved immediately, you might want to be careful when moving multiple buttons quickly. If you make a mistake, you can always use the undo feature by hitting Ctrl or Command Z. Taking the time to organize your buttons thoughtfully creates much cleaner, more professional documents. Group related buttons together, place them consistently near the content they control, and avoid cluttering areas where they might interfere with reading or editing. Test each button after moving it to ensure it remains accessible and easy to find. As your document grows and evolves, periodically review your layout to see if button placements still make sense. Coda is flexible, so you can always adjust later. You've now successfully learned how to move buttons in Coda, which is a small but powerful skill for keeping your documents interactive and user-friendly. Remember, a well-organized doc not only looks better, but also saves time for everyone who uses it. If you found this tutorial useful, consider saving this video or revisiting these steps whenever you need a quick refresher. Thanks for watching and happy building in Coda.